All right, guys, we are back with Edison Format War League between Team Italian Shuffle and Team Epic Cards and Game. This is week 4, match 5. Both teams are 2-1, and the series is tied 2-2. So we won match 1, Henry Tumkaya, and then Cam and I both lost. So the two YCS champs on the team got knocked out, but David Pavanzo stepped up and won his match with Gigabytes, and Henry won with Christian Sworn. And now we have Yondaime 95. I believe he's pretty well known in the online community. So we'll see how he does. He's playing Blackwings versus Bill Hader, also known as Joey Linch, the guy who helped innovate Machina on my channel. So let's see how he does. We recruited him. This is his debut in War League. We'll see how he does. Playing his signature Machina deck. So it's going to come down to Lynch in order for us to win this week and have a 3-1 record. All right, so it looks like who won the roll? Looks like Yondaime 95 won the roll. Lynch's hand is Cyber Valley, Mirror Force, Hamster, Avarice, Lila. So Alpha, I don't know who these guys are. Miss Click. I know Texas, I believe that's Ryan Knight's brother and Ryan probably. They're probably watching together. All right, so he looks like he summons Bora, sets 2. Now, what will Lynch do here? So he chooses... Now, will he set the Mirror Force, potentially get Icarus here? No, plays around the Icarus. So Yada, yeah, that's like they always say Yada. So attacks into Hamster. So there's Bluff Knock and Zodakai. Shout out to Zodakai, came through and tied up the series after me and Cam lost. And now comes down to Lynch. And Bluff Knock is no longer on our team. He started for us week 1, but he got banned from the War League server. So we're not going to see him back this season. Now, does he Icarus here? What's he going to do? Let's see. So he sets a card. Yep, he's going to right away Icarus. That's a fine trade. It's kind of like a -1 for him because he had to Icarus a Hamster and a Raikou. Yeah, I guess you don't want him to mill for Avarice. He probably... Maybe he scouted Lynch because that's one flaw because people can see what we play in real life. And if he knows this is Lynch, even though his DB name is different, he's probably assuming that Lynch is on Machina. So that's why he's kind of like, okay, I need to slow down his Avarice. All right, so Lynch summons Lila, targets the back row. It is the Royal main deck in Blackwings. I thought I was the only one who did this because almost all the Blackwing list I see, no one main decks Oppression. But maybe he's on 1. I'm going to guess he's on 1. If we see 2 in the main deck, that's interesting because I feel like I'm the only person who's done that. From what I've seen, most of the Blackwing lists I see do not main deck Oppression. So he summons Kalut. Lynch decides to prison. He probably needs this lot. Yeah, he needs this Lila Mill to resolve his 2 Avarices. I get it. So him Icarusing the Raikou and Hamster is actually pretty good. Again, maybe he scouted Lynch's list and knows Lynch is on 3 Avarice. It's possible. I mean, we scout our opponents, too, to see what they play. That's why there was one match when I was playing against a guy, and turn 1, I was thinking, this guy's most likely on Frogs. So I made a play that I normally wouldn't make if I knew what my... Like, most of the time, I don't know what my opponent's playing, but that's just the problem with War League. Like, I had a feeling... There was one match I was playing, and one guy, I remember I had just topped RBTLA, and there was no Torrential on my main deck. And he was just not afraid of Torrential. And I was kind of like, maybe this guy saw my list. It's possible. I'm not saying it is, but it's just a possibility. He was just not afraid of Torrential at all. All right, so here, end phase mills 3. Sets a Raikou. Yeah, he's trying to fuel those 2 Avarices. He's got 4 monsters. Wind control, as my boy D Nasty likes to call it. Takes the Lila. Yep, it resets. Attacks the Raikou. Now he's going to Raikou the Lila. Oh, God, he milled Heavy Storm. Lynch on the main deck, Mind Control. It makes sense because he's on Cyber Valley. So Lila popped the Mirror Force. Set 1. Mills Black Whirl. Ooh, get rid of that Whirlwind, though. So he's on 2 Icarus, Brain Control, Oppression, and 1 D Prison at least. All right, so he drew Force. That's a pretty good draw. Now, the only thing he could have that hurts here, I mean, there's a couple cards. Oppression, Torrential, Bottomless, Pot of Avarice. Here, let's fast forward. Puts back Raikou, Hamster, Raikou, and Force. So he's going to draw another Avarice, his 3rd Avarice, and a Dead Trap Duchy. So so he's on 2D Prison. So he loses his fortress. Mills orange gadget, card troop. So he's got 4 monsters. So if he runs over this Lila, that'll turn on his second Avarice. All right, so now... Okay, looks like Lynch didn't attack. Yeah, because he has Dust Shoot. There's no reason to attack. That was well played by Lynch. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, we didn't see what he sent back. Whoops. But he leaves him with Solemn, Bottomless, and Allure. Okay, so we know his 2 cards. Solemn, Bottomless, Allure. And he doesn't send anything. I guess we could, yeah, just remember. Solemn, Bottomless, Allure. Wait, Lynch, you didn't write it down? Come on, Lynch. I think it's because Lynch mostly plays IRL, so he doesn't want to get into a bad habit. I get it. So he plays the second Avarice. He has Orange Gadget and Charge. Attack with everything. So Bottomless, Solemn. Oh, I forgot his hand already. Bottomless, Solemn, Allure. Charge, Milyata, Raikou. Search another Raikou. Activate Cyber Valley. Banish Delilah. Draw Hamster and Gear Frame. Doesn't set Raikou. Doesn't set anything. Sets Bottomless, Solemn, and now Blind the Lures because he had 26. Banishes the Blizzard. Sets another back row. Summon Gear Frame. Okay, Bottomless, Solemn. Okay, so he's on Solemn. That's interesting. Lynch drew Torrential. 2 monsters in the graveyard. 2 prisons are gone, so he drew into Mirror Force. Really good draw. Set Torrential pass. So Bottomless, Solemn. 2 mystery cards. Yada. Sets another back row. Does he have Raikous left in his deck? Yeah, he has 1 left. So he summons the Orange Gadget. Pitch Fortress. Bottomless Fortress. Lynch with the other Avarice. 3, 4, 5. This guy's probably upset after that triple Avarice. Draws scores and another Orange Gadget. Attacks. Now he's got Torrent. He still has a Solemn. He sets a value. He's forced to Solemn the Orange Gadget. So now we don't know what his last few cards are. Now Lynch is going to assume that he set a value. Yep, attacks or value. Does he have Sirocco in there? Nope. I guess he could draw Dark Armed. Yep, Dark Armed. So he's a 400 summon Bora. Oh, which one did he draw? Ah, man. Did he draw the Bora or the Dark Arm? We need a reverse button on on DB. So Dark Arm, access for a Prio, Torrentials, the Solemn's gone. You have 400, just summon Orange Gadget. Hey, he just gets Force. Yeah, he had to Bottomless. Oh, this should be game. I don't know. Unless, does he not have Fortresses? Oh, they're all gone. Okay, yeah, then he definitely Bottomlesses. Oh, the Lynch, all his Fortresses are gone? Oh, Lynch should have got Fortress, right? It would have been game? Oh, yeah, Lynch should have got Fortress, pitched the Valley, and oof. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Maybe because he has Gores. Yeah, it's not going to matter. He has 1 card. It didn't matter. But he should have grabbed the Fortress. Unless if he's on 2. I doubt it. So Lynch takes game 1. Come on, Lynch. Win us this week. Or will Yondaime 95 pull off the Legacy 2-0 and give us a 2-2 record? Again, both teams are 2-1. So Bora, Blizzard, Search. Bora, Whirlwind, Search, Blizzard. Now Lynch sets Hamster, Prison, Mirror Force. Here comes a second Bora. Yeah, Lynch, I think, is on Triple D Prison, which I'm not a fan of. All right, who's watching? Alpha, Bluffknock, Leo Baca, Rognak. Shout out to Rognak. I've played against both these guys. Rognak once and Leo Baca once. All right, so he sets a back row, flips Hamster, gets the Raikou, summons Trooper, mills Avarice, Lila, Gear Frame, attacks, and And then he colludes over the Card Trooper, draws one for Card Trooper. So he's got Cyber Dragon Fortress. Mind Control sets the 2D prisons and the Mirror Force. Attacks. Here comes Mirror Force. Chain Icarus. Targets his Bora and his Raikou. So he's playing around Starlight Road here. I get it. Lynch sets 3 back rows with no fear. So he's trying not to trigger a Starlight Road. See, my body would have been better there, but you save your Raikou with a my body and you pay 1,500 life points. All right, so now he sets Bottomless. Summon Blizzard. Bring back Bora. Attack. And Lynch decides to prison the Blizzard to save his hamster. And sets Raigeki Break. So, Raigeki Break, discard Fortress, and get rid of the Black Whirlwind. What are their cards? 3, 4, 5 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He prisons the Kalute. I mean, he's got 2 Bottomless. So, I think Lynch is just being super aggressive. I think because Lynch is big on tempo, so I kind of play this. I play similar sometimes. Sometimes like you have to get in because like Lynch's hand is not that great, so I kind of don't blame him. Plus he had like 2 Bottomless, so I don't blame him for poking him for 11. Set another Bottomless set of Raikou. So he summons the Kalute, attacks into the hamster. Raikou's to the D prison, tributes for Cyber Dragon, attacks over Kalute. Now he's going to set Dust, and here comes Heavy. And yep, not looking good for Lynch. I think these are all his teammates. Yeah, I mean it's the last game. It's so nerve-wracking watching when it's tied. Oh man. All right, so Blizzard for Bora, Synchro for Goyo. Yeah, not looking good for our boy Lynch. He needs to draw Cyber Valley or Plague. Takes the Cyber Dragon. And that is game. So game 3 for all the marbles. Who will win the last game? So Lynch's hand is Card Trooper, Lila, D-Prison, Hamster, Gear Frame, MST. He sets Hamster, MST. Good play. Sirocco attack into Hamster. Hamster's going to get Raikou. Oh, no back row. Nothing. Okay. Flips Raikou, gets rid of the Sirocco, mills 2 hamsters, so all his hamsters are gone until he draws that Avarice. Hits a Force. Gets Fortress. Now, will he get aggressive here, or will you play around Cyber Dragon? That's the question. Oh, man, this is tough. Yep. Was he better off just poking and playing around Cyber Dragon? Yeah, because he has no way to stop it. But luckily, he doesn't have a... So he prisons. Okay, well played by him. He baited out the Bottomless first with Shura. And then contact... Or he was expecting Lynch to have something to stop it. But that's why I was thinking maybe Lynch shouldn't have dropped the... Shouldn't have dropped the Fortress because he had a bunch of cards in his hand. So I would have been like, oh, maybe he has a Cyber Dragon. Because he didn't set any back row, so... Yeah, I think maybe he should have just poked him for 2K, but we'll see if this pays off, because right now Lynch can't answer that Chimera attack. Now, would he have held the Cyber Dragon? He probably holds the Cyber Dragon if Lynch only goes Gear Frame, I think he would hold the Cyber Dragon, maybe. So now Lynch summons Lila, targets the prison. So sets Yada, attacks. He set Kalute. He must have Blizzard in his hand if he sent Kalute. Yep. Probably wants it in case he needs to answer the Fortress. All right, next play. So summon Card Trooper, mill, D-Prison, Gear Frame, and one of the averages is gone. So he crashes into Fortress, draws a card, sets Yada. Okay, so this guy might walk into the Gores here. Flips Kalute, attacks. Oh, yeah. He is about to walk into Gore. Should he have... Maybe he shouldn't have hit with Chimera Tech. He's probably not expecting a Yada into Gores. So, drops the Gores. And Gore's attack over Chimera Tech. I mean, how many D prisons in Mirror? Well, I mean, one D prison's con and one Mirror Force. I'm actually curious what his back row is. Oh, it's a bluff knock. Ah. I mean, yeah, knock is really good against this deck. Heck, I lost to a knock when I was playing Bayou, and I don't play Triple Hamster. All right, so here's the Blizzard we kind of read he had, but he goes for Android. So Android's going to run over the token. Sets a back row. Lynch hits the new one, which is, oh, he has 2 bluff knocks. I mean, yeah, they're going to be dead for the rest of the game until Lynch draws Avarice. By that time, it's most likely too late. All right, so he sets a value. Lynch drew a dead Dust Shoe, so he has Valley. Yeah, he's going to attack. So he sets Dust Shoe and Plague. Ooh, but you open yourself up to Icarus here. But he probably doesn't have the Icarus. And he needs another Blackwing. So value Sirocco. Summon. So Dark End, send the Gores. Knock the Plague. Attacks for 21. So depending on what his last card is, Lynch can answer the Dark End. Let's see what his last card is. Actually, no, we won't spoil the surprise. He drew a back row. Okay, so Lynch pitches Fortress. Oh, he top decked Mirror Force. Yes, pitches Fortress for Cyber Valley. And he ripped a D Prison. His second D Prison. That's unfortunate. But he could have Bottomless, too. He could have had a lot of cards. We saw Oppression. Yeah, he had a lot of outs to Lynch's Fortress, too. He probably kept, unless if he sided out his Oppressions, which is possible. He had 2 Bottomless. Now, I don't know what he sided in and out, but... All right. Heavy. No heavy, but here he gets Mirror Force. And that is game, because he was at 25, so Lynch... What he drew? Oh, he drew into Force. Okay, what's his hand? What's his last card? What did he draw? Oh, he drew Brain Control and Collude. Or he drew Brain Control, and then Lynch attacks him for game. So, congrats to Lynch. Keeps us alive after Cam and I lost. 3-2, takes it an epic third game. That was really close. But well played by both players. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm having fun in War League. So far, I've gone 2-2 in War League. I won the first 2 weeks and then lost the last 2 weeks. Now, next week's our bye week, so we're not going to have any War League for a while. For at least like the next week, I'm not going to upload any War League. So let me know in the comments how you guys feel about War League. Are you enjoying it? I'm having a lot of fun watching and playing because it's much different when it's a team thing. Like you just like I've watched this match and I was like on the edge of my seat because it was game 3, match 5 between both teams, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Also, guys, check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, Oscar Zelaya, one word, all caps. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time.